In today's video, I'm going to take you through a 10-minute osteoporosis lower body workout. So we're going to be working on strength, strengthening the muscles, strengthening those bones to help your osteoporosis. We're going for 30 seconds of exercise, 30 seconds of rest, 10 exercises. If you have a step, grab one. It's not absolutely essential. And if you have a little bit of weight because you find body weight exercises okay, then grab that too. First exercise is just going to be marching on the spot. Off we go. So we're going for 30 seconds, marching on the spot, just to raise the heart rate, warm the body up, get those joints moving. You can decrease your steps if marching too high is a bit uncomfortable, so you can just do some nice small steps to begin with. And as you increase in confidence, you can start doing bigger steps. So getting those knees nice and high. Okay, keep going. Perfect. Okay, so next exercise is going to be some heel raises. So, excuse me, if you wanted to grab a chair, you could hold on to the back of a chair. I'm going to hold on to the wall, and this is for your calf strength. So you're going to roll up onto your toes and then slowly down. You're going to roll up onto your toes and then slowly down. Now this is really good if you've got sort of ankle soreness, any knee soreness. We're working the muscles at the back just here. I'm going to face away just so you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to roll up onto the toes and slowly down. Rolling up onto the toes and slowly down. After a few of those, you should feel your calves starting to ache, feeling a little bit of a burn. If you need a little rest during the 30 seconds, that's fine. But just rolling up nice and slow. If you want to make it harder, just go really slow on the way down and really slow on the way up. Okay, next exercise is a squat. So, feet sort of hip width apart. Toes can be facing forwards or slightly out to the side, it doesn't really matter. What you want to do is drive your hips back. So imagine you've got a chair behind you, you're going to sit down in that chair. And if you have a look at my knees, they stay behind my toes. So if you have got knee pain, you bring your knees over your toes, you might find that a bit uncomfortable. So bum out, hips back, imagine you've got a chair behind you. Again, if this is too uncomfortable, hold on to the back of a chair in front of you here, and you just work through a range that feels comfortable. So if you only want to go halfway, that's fine. If you want to go a little bit lower, you just work through a range of movement that feels comfortable for you. And this is going to get your thigh muscles working and your hip muscles working. Last one. Perfect. Okay, step ups. If you haven't got a step, don't worry. We're going to do one leg first, and then we're going to do the other leg for 30 seconds. If you haven't got a step, you're going to step forwards on the right leg, drive up with the left, and then step back. Forwards with the right, drive up with the left, and then back. If you have got a step, you are going to step up on the right, drive up, and then come back down. Step up, come back down. Off we go. So we know that if you've got osteoporosis, typically it affects lower back, pelvis, femur, so your thigh bone most. So loading those muscles, getting some good gradual stress going through those bones and joints is what we're looking for to try and improve our bone health. So working on hip strength, working on back strength, working on thigh strength is what we're looking for. Beautiful. Okay, same on the other side. So if you haven't got a step, you're going to step forwards with the left, drive up with the right, step forwards with the left, drive up with the right. If you have, then we're going to go up on the left. So up on the left, drive up with the right, keep that left foot up, you're going to drive up on the right. Okay, enjoy your last few seconds, and off we go. Drive up with the right, and after a few of these, we should feel that left leg starting to get a bit achy. If you did need to hold on, again, if you're doing this on your bottom step at home, for example, just hold on to the banister, hold on to the wall, that's absolutely fine. If you wanted to challenge your balance a little bit, no hands, and keep going for that 30 seconds. If you've got hip pain, if you've got knee pain, stairs can be a bit of a challenge. So we need to practice them. Beautiful. Okay, right, what's next? We're going for a jog. So very similar to the one we did at the beginning, but if we want to load the bones, they need a little bit of impact. So just start off with your marching on the spot. If you feel comfortable enough to do a gentle jog, then that's perfect. That's what we're looking for this 30 seconds. If that's too hard for the whole 30 seconds, do 10 seconds, have a 5-second break, do another 10 seconds, that's absolutely fine. If you feel like your balance is a little bit off, hold on to something so you just feel stable and safe. With the majority of these exercises, there will be a level that we can regress things back to make it easy enough for you to complete. If you feel comfortable without any hands, then just do some small jogging on the spot. If that is easy for you, then you can do faster marches on the spot, but little ones are fine as well. Woo, okay, perfect. Right, next exercise is going to be a lunge. So we're going to lunge for 30 seconds on one leg only. We're going to lunge on for 30 seconds, other leg only. So let's go left leg first. Again, if you need to hold on, hold on. We're going to lunge forwards and come back. We're going to lunge forwards, come back. Hold on with one hand if you're a bit wonky. If you really feel off balance, then you could get your trusty chair back, turn the chair around so the back of the chair is facing you on this side, and you could have one hand supported each side with you in the middle. And if it's still a bit tricky, work through less range. So you just go halfway down, back up, halfway down, back up. That's still too tricky, don't lunge, just do a split squat. So you just keep that foot in the same place. And you do the same again. You just keep that foot in the same place, do 20% of the movement, 50% of the movement, all the way down would be your progressions. So if you practice this regularly, 2-3 times a week, you will see a change, you will see an improvement in your ability to do it. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to gradually, over a period of time, stress the tissue to cause some adaptation in the change. And when we say tissue, we mean muscle tissue, tendon tissue, ligament tissue, bone tissue. We want to stress that tissue in a very slow and gradual and progressive way. And if we do that, the body is incredibly good at adapting to that stress. What it's not so good at is changing when the stress is done too quickly, too soon, or over a very short period of time. We need to give it time to adapt. Okay, really good. Last couple already, blimey. Okay, right. Grabbing the step back, if you have one. If you don't, we're going to do a lateral step up. If you don't have a step, you're just going to do a step to the side and bring the knee up, and then step back, step to the side, bring the knee up, and then step back. If you have a step, you go into step up. We're going to do all on one leg first, and then back down. And then for the following 30 seconds, which you'll be pleased to know are the last 30 seconds, we'll do the other leg. So up on that right leg. It's a really good one for the glutes, the hip muscles, and then back down. So coming up, back down. Same as before, this is a struggle for you without holding on. Hold on. You want to be nice and stable when you do this. It's not a balance exercise necessarily, it's a strength exercise. Perfect. If you want to get strong, you have to be stable. It's very difficult to load your legs, ankles, knees, hips. If you're not balanced, then you're unstable and you're a bit wonky. So make sure you're stable, make sure you feel safe, and then you'll be happy loading yourself a little bit more. And it's the load that is the key. If you've got osteoporosis, we need that load to facilitate that improvement. Right, left leg on this time. We're going up, last 30 seconds, guys. Unless you've got to the end and you found it mega easy and you press replay. Okay, keep up the good work. See how many repetitions you can do. That's a really nice thing to do, actually. You can count how many repetitions you can do when you first start. Give it 6 weeks of practicing this regularly. See how many repetitions you can do in 30 seconds at that 6-week period. That'll be a nice objective marker for your improvement. Oh, there we go. We get a round of applause as well. Okay. Okay, that was unnecessary. Anyway, hope you found that helpful. That was a 10-minute workout for your limbs, lower limbs, if you've got osteoporosis. If you have found it helpful, please do like the video below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It means you'll get notified every time I release new osteoarthritis, joint pain workouts. And whilst you're doing that, I'll see you in the next one.